Welcome, everybody, to episode 69. That's right. It's our 69th episode, and we got a crazy one for you today. Is that good?
Yeah, that's probably good. And then we'll just go into the... All right, this is impossible. It's Z-Man and the Push. It's Z-Man and the Push. An official podcast. It's Z-Man and the Push. Join in, guys. Come on. It's Z-Man and the Push. An official podcast for you. And for me.
For me?
Don't forget me. Oh, sure, maybe you as well. And also our guest. It's also for our guest.
For her?
It's also for our guest. Where are you pointing?
Over there.
Nope, she's not there. She's
right
there. Thanks to our green screen. I'm gonna shut off the green screen right now, so you can see that our studio is all fucking green. We have a green screen studio, and well, it's gonna be a rodeo. We have a really good fucking show planned, don't you know? It's Z-Man and the Push. It's Z-Man and the Push. An official podcast for you.
Beautiful. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Z-Man and the Push, an official podcast. I'm the Push.
And I'm Z-Man.
And today we got an exciting guest for you, our first guest of season number 2. Guest, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
And it's me.
The girl of the podcast.
It's Haley.
That girl.
She's back.
Representing my gender.
Everybody's like, there's too many white boy podcasts. What's up with all these white boys that think they're so funny?
Mm-hmm.
It's just because they riff with their friends and their friends think they're so funny making these podcasts. But nobody's complaining about the girls making podcasts.
Nope.
So that's why Haley is now an official co-host of the podcast to keep us safe from scrutiny.
Yeah.
Whoop. And we have a new soundboard. We're gonna be just doing it throughout the episode.
Yep. You'll hear some classics and also some new ones, of course.
Yeah, of course. We gotta splice it in.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I've been saying, why are you blasting on my chest right now?
Meaning?
You know, just kind of like getting up in my face, getting in my grill or whatever, getting on me about something.
Blasting on my chest?
Yeah. Like, why are you blasting on my chest right now?
Wouldn't it be better to say face, though?
No, I think chest is funnier.
But that...
Face is a little bit too, like, it's too, like...
In your face.
Yeah, it's too in your face. Yeah, I guess I'd say that. I think blasting on my chest is, like, funny, because it also, like, implies, you know, like... Who's going to blast on a guy's chest? Look, I'm not super familiar with GAYSEX, but I can only imagine that they don't really care to blast on a chest, you know? The only reason guys do is because girls have you-know-whats.
Boobs.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, like, if I'm saying, why are you blasting on my chest right now, it's kind of adds another layer.
Well, maybe gay guys like big old pectoral muscles, you know?
Right. No, and I'm sure they do. I mean, who doesn't? At the end of the day.
True. Yeah. Everybody's
I-
got to respect them.
I guess I'm just thinking like I don't know if that would be their first spot to try to blast.
Yeah.
Haley, what do you think?
What about blasting on your back? Would you ever say that, like in a context? Maybe like rare, but every now and then.
Instead of saying that somebody stabbed me in the back, I'll say that he blasted on my
Yeah.
back.
Yeah. Because they really screwed you.
Yeah, because they betrayed me.
You fucked me in the ass.
Yeah.
And then came
Blasted
on my back. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
it's not bad. But yeah, I've been saying that. And then I guess you could sub it. So instead of saying blasted, like you could say literally any verb all over my chest. Like, why are you doing such and such all over my chest?
I can only think of cum verbs.
I know. Well, I know, but
Why are you jizzing all over
no,
my
but
chest?
like,
Why
so
are
let's
you
say,
squirting all
so
over
let's
my
say we're
chest?
playing a video game.
Yeah.
We're playing Fortnite,
Yeah.
and me and you are 1v1ing, and I'll say, "Damn, dude, why'd you just crank a 90 all over my chest?" You know what I mean? Like something like that along those lines. I tried to make a relatable example, but you would never catch me saying that. I don't play Fortnite.
I don't play
crank a
build
90 mean?
modes.
What does crank a 90 mean?
Yeah.
No idea. Honestly, I've never looked it up.
It's like when you're building a straight up, like a, I don't know what you call it, but like a box going straight up.
Oh,
and
with
then
the
you're
ramps.
going like left and right, like
Oh.
90 degrees, cranking 90s. Because
Oh.
you got to go 90 degrees to go up. I don't know. I don't play with the builds. Straight up.
Yeah, Fortnite's canceled.
I haven't been playing Fortnite a lot this season. Pretty disappointing battle pass.
Really?
Yeah.
What do they put Doja Cat in it?
No. Well, I guess
thought.
it wouldn't be disappointing to you guys, but it's
They
the
did Toontown
Avatar
Collect.
girl.
Oh, Katara?
Yeah,
Katana?
maybe.
Oh,
No, it's Korra, I
tell me
think.
the blue.
Yeah,
I thought we were
Korra.
talking about
Korra.
Yeah. I don't care about Avatar, so.
Avatar, I mean, it's good. I'm not like one of those guys, you know. Speaking of, here's the thing we didn't talk about. The live action show, bad. That's my opinion. Look, I am sick and fucking tired of child actors. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm sick and fucking tired of them. Number one, let's not forget that they're probably going to get abused, so parents maybe just, I don't know, let them play. Give them an iPad, dude. Who cares? Everything's dying anyway. Number two, they always think they're so fucking good, but it is the most acted shit in the world. They're so bad. Nothing feels real when a child actor is acting. Can I say that? Or at least in the case of Avatar.
I get what you're saying. I also hate how child actors cursing is like the funniest thing ever to Hollywood.
Yeah.
Like I think the summer like it came out.
Uh-huh.
That
Oh my god,
there was,
everybody was
like,
like Finn
so-
Wolfhard is the funniest fucking.
Yeah, and there were so many movies that whole year of fucking child actors saying curse words.
Yeah.
And then Stranger Things and like
She
everything.
said bitchin'.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody. Oh my god.
So
What's she
cringe.
doing now?
Hey,
She's getting married?
Oh, wait, hold on. Don't say that yet.
Oh. Already
Haley,
did.
give us the Millie Bobby Brown report.
I think she's getting married.
I saw
That's about
that she doesn't watch movies because they're too long and she can't be expected to look at a screen for that long. And this is
I have to have a sound for that.
you
Hold on, let me
gotta-
think. For those of you that don't know, that's the RuneScape getting hit sound effect.
I see. I like
Yeah.
it.
Or
But
the
yeah.
man getting hit sound effect.
But yeah, she said movies are too long, so she doesn't watch them.
That's crazy that she was an iPad kid this whole time.
Well, obviously.
I can't be expected to look at a screen for that long. Don't even front. No, you can't be expected to look at the same screen for that long. Don't even front, Millie. All right, she's getting married.
I
Wait.
think.
Is her Is her last name Brown or Bobby Brown?
I don't even
Bobby.
know if that's a real name.
Or
Annette
is
Brown.
it-
Annette Brown. I'm sure it's her real
I'm
name.
sure it's
Why would
not
she?
her real name.
What? Really?
Let's find out.
Well, like,
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know. I just found out Amanda Bynes wasn't actually Amanda Bynes.
Yeah, that
no
one's odd.
celebrities'
I didn't know that.
real names. They're called stage names, man.
Your
Like,
stage name.
my real name is not the Push. I know, breaking news, folks. But my real name is not the Push.
All right, what is Millie Bobby Brown's for real fucking name then?
Miller Light Brown.
Miller High Life Brown.
Miller High Life Brown, yeah.
She's the true heiress of Miller High Life.
She's engaged to Jake Bong Jovi. Oh, Bong Jovi. That looks like Bong Jovi.
Bong
Oh,
Yo.
but no, wait. Okay, he's the son of musician John Bon Jovi. So his last name is Bon Jovi, but it's like Italian.
That's
see?
crazy. So, okay, that's cool.
Man.
All right, so
Shoot.
here's the thing. Child
So,
actor that works her whole life, literally never got a chance to play, marries some fucking rich spoiled brat that's never earned a fucking dollar in his fucking life because his dad is a international superstar. What do you think is gonna come of that? Divorce. That's the. That marriage is sus, is I guess what that was implying.
I get it.
Yeah. So that's the official Z-Man and the Push opinion there, is that Millie Bobby Brown will be getting a divorce. Now, can you can you find her real name?
It looks like her real name's Millie Bobby Brown.
Get
or
fucked
else-
on. I think that's a victory for me. Do I have a victory sound?
Fight!
You thought you had a victory sound,
Fight!
dude.
Wait, did I get rid of Smash?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Oh, there we go.
Thank God. Yeah, that's for me, baby. I'm
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
getting used to the. This is all so fucking new. You guys have no idea
Well,
the
it's
stress
new-
that I've been under.
Oh, okay. I thought you just meant they have no idea how new it is.
You also have no idea how new this is.
You
Everything's
don't have
brand new.
any idea how new it is unless you're watching and also listening on Spotify and Apple Music at the same time,
And liking and subscribing, allegedly.
and becoming a patron.
Which gives you zero content. Please know that.
No, well,
I am in no position right now to make extra stuff for that. But maybe one day. How about we get our subs up first on the free shit, okay? Jesus Christ.
yeah. If we get to 10 subscribers, we'll start posting.
We
them.
might have 10. I don't know.
I haven't checked in a while.
Okay, let's go to our female correspondent here. What's going on, man?
I had a question earlier
What are you looking at?
that I was curious about. When you say like Frosty Studio, do you think like Frosty as in cold or Frosty as in like the drink?
Frosty's like just the name, so don't think about it too much.
Yeah,
Next
it's just
question.
like it's kind of like if you call something Red Robin, you don't say why is it called Red Robin? Is it because
Yeah, and then you meet your favorite celebrity, Ice Cube. What are you gonna do? Try to touch him and see if he's cold?
yeah? You're
Just
gonna
let
ask
it be,
him,
you know?
Why are you called Ice Cube?
Yeah,
Are
you
you
kind
an
of just
Ice Cube? No, you're a person.
No, you're a person, exactly. So I hope that answers your question, and please don't ever ask a question like that again. But what's going on next? This is hilarious.
I don't know. I read now.
Whoa.
it.
Word.
Whoa.
Awesome.
I am literate,
Awesome.
so
And that's what people don't understand is being literate is in.
Yeah. And if she
Hold
was
on,
a
hold on. Hold on. I don't think I have a good victory sound effect. That's what I need. I need like a good like winning sound effect. You know what I mean? Like
yeah. Like
like if I could. Well, what if I do?
it would be good.
Oppan Gangnam Style.
All right, so Opa reading style. So I'm gonna try to cut that Gangnam out. Okay. Yeah, I'll get a victory sound effect for the next episode. Sorry
Yeah.
about that, folks. Anyway, you're reading. Let's talk about the book. Welcome to the official book club episode.
Yeah.
Actually, I want you to talk about the book.
Okay. Basically, this book is the worst fucking book series I've ever heard of in my life. Okay. So basically, it's
Do you know the name?
Wait, it's a court of something and something.
Yeah.
Every book is something different. By Sarah J. Maas, who I think is somebody who I think kind of just, how do I say this in the least derogatory way possible? I really do not respect her as an author. Does that kind of...
She's a snake
No,
oil.
she's not like, no, not a snake. No, don't get me wrong. She wrote like a book that has a story. That's fine.
It's like a
But
number
it's like,
one.
she's basically like anybody that's ever written a fan fiction ever.
Yeah.
It's like, and not even a good fan fiction. Like if you've written a fan fiction, you are Sarah J. Maas. Basically is what I'm getting at here. So basically it's this world where there's like humans and fairies, and the fairies have all of their all this land, and the humans are in this tiny little area, and they had a war a while ago, and then they had a treaty, and then they're like, all right, here's a wall, we'll stay away from each other. Then the girl accidentally kills a wolf for hunting or something, but turns out it was a fairy that was disguised as a wolf. Number one, why was the wolf in the human world then? Huh? Who cares? I mean, thought we had a treaty. But anyway, they're like, you killed one of us, so we have to take you. And then they take her, and then blah, 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 blah. She dies, and they're like, we got to bring her back because I'm in love with her. And then, so they bring her back as a fairy. All right, so moving on to the next book. She's in love with this one fucking fairy. But then this other guy has like a deal where he gets to take her every so often. And then he's in love with her, and she starts to fall for him. And then turns out her original husband's bad.
Oh.
But she like... And then she never wants to confront any feelings or whatever. And then fast forward, that shit's boring. Fast forward, they're in a war, some kind of fucking war, and they're still worried about love and fucking. They're literally in a life or fucking death situation, and they're gonna spend 3 pages on talking about love interests. It's like no, don't get me wrong. I'm skipping a lot of the terrible details, but just trust me when I say that this book is not good, and Haley takes breaks every so often to say, this is so stupid, and then continues reading.
Yep.
So honestly, I'll read it. I'll read it.
Start listening to the audiobook on like 2x speed.
Yeah,
There you go.
maybe I should. It's so embarrassing. Like when Haley tells me about certain certain things that happen, it's like the most embarrassing thing. Like if I were reading that, it would be, you know how you have certain songs that when you're playing it in your car, you roll your window up?
Yeah.
Because you don't want people to know that you're listening to this song. It's kind of like a guilty pleasure song.
Not
I feel
really.
like this book is that, like, where you don't want anybody to know that you're reading it. It's kind of like you should not proudly display that you're reading this book at all.
I've got
Sure.
some friends, man. I've got one friend, won't name her, but she has recently started this series and has been posting when she's like getting the new books and starting the book. And I'm like, ooh, that's bold.
So my thing is, a lot of people are doing that, and I'm wondering, have we gone into a group psychosis?
I did post something with the book open today, and if you look, if you care, it's not like super obvious, but it's like if you look at the top, you can see what book I'm reading. So
Do you think does that page have anything funny? Like if Jake were to pull up your story and start reading that page, would it be funny or no?
no,
Okay.
To be
I skimmed
fair,
it.
I
Can't read.
that, and also when I saw it, in real time. I didn't even pay attention to the book.
Right on.
I was just like, oh, Zach's sleeping.
Oh yeah, I took a nap today, which is so unlike me.
Mm-hmm.
I was up until about 3:30 last night playing RuneScape. And I fell asleep, and I probably around 4 I fell asleep, and then I woke up at 9. What the fuck is that? It's Saturday. I woke up at 9. And then I told Haley, I was like, hey, let's go get breakfast. Because I wanted to take her to breakfast. And so we go get breakfast. I have half a coffee. And I come back and I lay on the couch and I'm like, no. It is bedtime.
Should have had
And I
the
slept
whole
for another
coffee.
like 3 hours.
Damn, man.
Yep.
What'd you have for breakfast?
Oh, dude, we went to that barbecue place around Lakewood. Do you remember that place?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That place.
And so I got like the breakfast burrito that had brisket in it.
Hell yeah.
So it was so sick.
Sick.
Yeah. And they normally have 2 barbecue sauces, which is like the sweet one and this like mustard based one. And they have a 50-50 option now where they split it 50-50 style, they mix them.
Mm-hmm.
But I
And
mixed
that
it with
was-
buffalo sauce.
Oh, I don't think they mixed in buffalo.
I thought that's what it said. And it doesn't matter.
No, they might have because it was spicy. They might have put a little bit in it,
That sounds fun.
but it was really good. I really loved that sauce.
I feel like
So
that
I
was
had
the only thing that place was lacking.
Yeah.
Sauce options.
Yeah. So yeah, I had a blast. Did you have a blast, Haley?
Yeah.
What'd you have, Haley?
I had just a basic breakfast. But I had brisket and potatoes with it. That was cool.
Cool.
Yeah, because you go to this breakfast place, or you go to any other breakfast place, so like sausage, bacon, or that's it.
Ham.
And then you go to this place, and they're like brisket, pulled pork, or whatever the
Smoked
fuck else.
bacon.
Smoked bacon. Yeah.
Sick. I
So
had
it's-
sausage McGriddle.
That's
Nice.
sick. Hold on.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah,
We need to get another microphone for high fives.
Oh yeah, just like a boom mic down here.
Just turn it on, but only for that.
Yeah.
Last night, Zach apparently came up to me and said, do you want to go to breakfast tomorrow? And I guess my answer was yes, but I don't remember.
What-
Yeah, she was
Unconscious.
asleep. It was like
Oh.
11 o'clock. I woke her up and I was like, you want to go to breakfast tomorrow? And she was like,
That's epic.
so her unconscious even wants to get breakfast.
Breakfast is my favorite meal of the day.
What
Yeah.
made you want to take her to breakfast?
Well, the fact that I felt guilty for playing RuneScape on a Friday night with my
After
friends.
the second weekend in a row, I said, you want to come downstairs and sing karaoke with me? Let's get drunk together and just sing karaoke, the 2 of us.
It sounds very unlike me, but I've been so not into the idea of karaoke recently.
Yeah, I feel that. I've been like hyper into. I just want to sit and listen to music like loudly
Yeah.
with my friends instead of sing.
Interesting. I mean, shit'll come in waves, though. I'm sure we'll get back in.
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
I think I just burnt myself out. We were just doing so goddamn much of it.
Mm-hmm.
No, dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you
Well,
haven't
listen,
been doing
man.
nearly as much.
I could do some karaoke. Yeah, you keep going out with your cool friends,
Uh-huh.
Haley, and leaving me and Zach to do our own karaoke.
Yeah.
I turned down hang out with my friends yesterday.
You're turning
And,
this. You're turning this throuple into a couple, and it's not you and Zach. That's the couple.
Sorry, I've just been having fun.
It's just like Haley, I will do anything with you. I'm not into karaoke right now.
So I give you a week. Thought you'd come back
Oh
around.
my god! Well, I didn't, and you didn't come up with anything.
Such a
else.
bummer. Yeah, nothing else. You were like, I asked you, what else can we do? You said play a board game, like as if I would ever want to play a board game
It
with
was
you.
a joke.
You-
But I
Of
got
all
that.
people.
No, I got that really fun one. We could play Corridor.
God, it's gonna take you 2 seconds to learn how all the strategy to that game.
I
and then
know
you'll
because I'm a
beat me.
genius, and I will never let you
It's
win.
not fun.
Oh my god! All right, so the other night we were at Jake's house. We were at Jake's Push's
I'm
house.
stupid. Sorry.
We were at Push's house,
I'm
and
dumb and
we
a
were.
girl.
It was for St. Patrick's Day when we had the green beer, and we were kind of just like, "What do you guys want to do?" And I was like, "Well, there's this card game that's really fun. It's called Egyptian Rat Screw. If any of you know what Egyptian Rat Screw is, it's basically like it's if you combine war and slapjack, essentially, I guess, and you try to win. You try to take all the cards. You want to have all the cards at the end." And so I'm playing with my friends, and they're not good at it yet, and they're like, "Oh my god, yeah, this is good. This is a really good game. Whatever." And eventually they're starting to get better or whatever. Haley joins in and immediately just starts getting mad at me. Just immediately. What you guys don't understand is there's no
so
winning for
sad.
me with Haley. She will find a way to blame me for something and get mad at me. If I tell her if we're doing something and she's doing something wrong, or there's a way that she can improve, and I tell her how to improve, she'll get mad at me and make me the bad guy.
To be fair,
Go ahead.
to be fair, you are the worst coach
Yeah.
of anybody in the world.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
To Haley, Haley, you are.
I told him after the bowling, like a day or two later after bowling, I said, listen, the only reason I get really upset is because you're too loud when you correct me. If you could just say it like quieter, like when we're just
dude,
one-on-one.
it's like you have to be publicly shamed
No.
to get better.
That makes me worse.
People learn differently than you, dude.
Well, yeah, and they learn wrong. What you guys don't understand is I'm a fucking brilliant ass super genius, but the only thing that's stopping you guys from being brilliant ass super geniuses is your fucking weed,
Dude.
and your fucking Twitter,
Dude.
And
your
I'm not
fucking-
I'm not a quitter. I was literally trying to go bowling. Hey, actually wait, this is something important I really want to speak on about bowling that has been I've been really fired up about it all week long.
Go
All
ahead.
right. I've been wanting, so I'm not very good at bowling, and I've been wanting to get better, okay? There's not much to do in the Midwest in winter. And I was like, bowling's a great option. And it's like, maybe just go bowling on a weeknight. One little time after work, brighten everything up, and fucking can't, okay? There's like
Bowling leagues.
yeah, the fucking leagues are playing every goddamn day. Why? From 5:30 to like 9 p.m. every fucking weekday, and Saturdays and Sundays. Every fucking day there's a goddamn league playing. I don't get it. And I'm just furious because it's like, okay, well, how the fuck am I supposed to get better at bowling? How am I supposed to join a league if I can't practice?
right?
There's other ways to practice.
How?
Well, first of all, you can start improving on your strength, because one thing about bowling is that you can't bowl like this. That's not a real strategy, and you have to do like that. And if you aren't quite strong enough, then maybe you need to start hitting the weights, man.
And I guess also what you could do is record yourself from behind and just practice like your backswing and how you, because
I'm not looking for real answers right now. I just want to get rid of the leagues.
See what happens? You were giving her a real answer right there. She listened to you in your entirety. The second I started saying something, she shut me down.
Okay. So I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's fucking
I'm
fine.
listening.
To be fair,
Anyway, so we
the
were
way
playing
I
a
took it was that she was already annoyed by me telling her how to do it, and then you joining in was her. It was a continuation. It wasn't both.
Oh wow, yeah, and that's just a crazy coincidence
No,
that I would
dude,
notice.
come on.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm just trying to be a devil's advocate here. All right.
Couples therapy.
How about this? I got some exciting news.
Did you join a league?
No. I want you two to stop fighting, so I'm going to talk about myself.
No, let me finish.
Fine.
Playing Egyptian Rat Screw, and she gets mad
Oh
at
my
me
God,
when
I
I'm
forgot
winning.
I forgot that's
She gets mad at me when I
Really
keep
funny.
winning because she's like, he's too good. I don't like playing games with him because
I
he's
just feel
too
like I
good.
can't
He
learn.
always just beats me. And then I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, all right, whatever. So then I really slow down.
And
then she's like, you're letting me win. I don't want to play this game anymore.
Yeah, I was being really. I was being a real. I don't want to say the word.
Say it.
bitch. And
Oh, I thought it was the C word.
no, what?
I
No.
thought that's what you said.
It was funny though. Looking back on it, I was like, and I went and told my friends about how difficult I was being, and I was like, it was a fun game though, but
and
it's
they were
just
like, I'm gonna go try that on my boyfriend because that's what girls do.
Yeah, they're like, I know exactly how to make this relationship work and happy.
it
Let's
was.
just
being
poke the
annoying.
bear.
I just think I'm secretly deep down, I'm really competitive, and I just don't try to hide it. And as soon as I get around, you're also really competitive, Zach. So it's just tough. It's tough, but it was a fun game. And
Yeah, but being competitive means you want to get better and you try to get better.
it's just tough when I feel like I'm beaten to a pulp. I want to play games with people that also don't know so we can all get better together. But it's fine. Anyways,
So,
your story?
what's your story, man?
Big news, man.
Awesome.
Well, two pieces of big news happening in Ohio this summer that I was really excited for. And, well, anyways, so WWE SummerSlam is going to be in Cleveland this summer, which is fucking awesome, and I wanted to go so bad. And then fucking Man City, my soccer team, they're playing in Columbus
Oh,
at the
shit.
Buckeye Stadium this summer, and I fucking got tickets.
Nice.
And I'm going, and I'm so fucking excited.
Tickets.
Yeah.
How
Who are you
many?
going with?
Sam and Dan, and then I have an extra ticket.
I
But
take Ty.
I doubt I'll be able to take Ty because we're getting well, I could take Ty, but we're getting like a hotel down there and staying the weekend, but I assume Ty's not going to be able to get off and stay. So that's probably, I'll ask him, but
Well, you
that's
could-
probably not going to work.
Yeah, fair enough.
So hopefully I get some companionship by then. Or hopefully I can convince one of my friends to go with me. So we'll see. But I'm very excited. But I was like, hopefully it's not the weekend of SummerSlam. And it fucking is the weekend of
Oh, are you
SummerSlam.
shitting
so
me?
I can't go to both.
Damn.
And I'm very sad
Are they
about
the
that.
same night?
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh,
When is this? What
dude.
day is this?
It's like August 3rd or something.
Dude, that is so fucked up. How could God do this to you?
Yeah, I know. But I'm going to. I got my tickets to the soccer game. I'm very excited.
I feel like that's gonna be more rare for you to go to, so it's
Yeah.
probably worth
Well,
it.
I don't know. Honestly, like, So I was thinking about it. Like, I'm super excited to be going to my first soccer match, if you will. But obviously, it's not going to be the same as one over in Europe. And like,
Where everybody's going, oh!
yeah. But still. But I mean, SummerSlam only comes around. I mean, anything in Cleveland outside big events other than baseball and football hardly ever happen. So I'll be bummed to miss it. I mean, the fucking city's going to be going crazy.
Are they?
Probably. Dude, the city's going to be going crazy for the fucking eclipse. That's what we should be talking about.
Oh, yeah.
This fucking place is going to be completely full.
Yeah.
If I'll be honest with you, I don't think the city's going to go crazy for SummerSlam. I think it'll be more traffic than usual, and Uber will be more expensive.
Oh, I don't mean like crazy, like like it's going to be this week, but or next, whenever the eclipse is. But
Yeah.
I like the feeling of Cleveland in the summer where there's a big event going on.
Like
So-
the Air Show.
It just makes it seem important.
So, speaking of the eclipse, I've been accidentally on conspiracy TikTok or Twitter again.
It's bad.
And there's so much conspiracy behind this eclipse right now. They're going fucking nuts. They're basically saying it is going to be the rapture.
Oh, sweet.
And so my question is, what are these guys going to do when it isn't? Like, how do you, as a conspiracy guy, continually take on these end of the world omens and then
when they don't happen,
continuously see
continue
that
to
it's
be
never
wrong?
the end of the world? Like, how do you continue? But this one is like biblical. They're like making this out to be like Christian conspiracy guys basically are reading this as that's why it's the rapture.
Sure.
Like literally that. And then also along with like the Jewish people making the third temple, which is allegedly supposed to be where the Antichrist is born, blah blah blah. But it's also like it's all like everything is so. There are a lot of things that are happening at the same time that kind of do support their theories, but still, when this happens and it doesn't happen, what the fuck are they gonna do? Are they going to apologize? Are they going to abandon their faith? What are you shaking your head no for?
They'll
just wait for the next thing.
They're just gonna come up with an excuse. They always do.
And
they're crazy.
Yeah, I know, man. And I saw something that I don't know if it's true or if it's real or not, but I saw something about Trump 2028. And I don't know if that's real or not.
Is it?
But somebody said, and so it begins, and I thought that was so funny.
Wait, here's the thing.
It's the
question.
Same group of people.
Wait, no. Trump 2028.
Yeah.
So is this either they are assuming that he's going to lose this election and he's going to run for the next one, or are they assuming that he's going to be elected and change the fucking law that a president can serve more than 2 terms?
You know, I have no idea. Have we ever had a president, though, that has lost their office and then came back? Have we ever had that before?
I don't know.
Can you look that up, Jarvis?
The fuck? Suck my dick, dude.
Sorry, dude. My shit's occupied.
Don't call me
Because I'm the
Jarvis.
equipment guy. When are you going to get us a camera?
I want to invest in a camera.
You got to get us a camera.
What's that other guy?
I want to, dude.
What other dude?
What am I looking at?
Another bald guy with a podcast.
I got it.
Oh, you got it?
And his friend that does the little... He's like, look this up.
So, Joe Rogan. That's Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie.
Yeah.
Jamie,
pull up the directions to the beach that makes you old.
Jamie, pull up that video of that deer.
Dude, guess who did it? Grover Cleveland.
Oh, really?
Damn.
He's 22 and 24.
Was he only allowed to do the 1 term and the 24th term? Or was he allowed to run again?
It doesn't say that on Wikipedia.
But on the 24, was it only for 4 years?
Pretty sure Grover Cleveland was
Yeah.
before FDR, before that law was created. I thought
Yeah.
FDR
Well,
was
I
the reason
thought
they made the limit on terms.
I guess I only thought that the reason people extended the terms were it was in times of war.
Oh,
I thought that was the reason, but I don't know.
I thought it was like FDR served all that because of the war, and then after that they said
No more of that shit.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should look up. All right. What we'll do is we'll do some history homework.
All right, pause this episode.
Yeah.
We're gonna make a quick trip to DC, and when we come back, we'll have all the answers.
Dude, just have like Schoolhouse Rock. Have one of those videos playing on the
Playing in
green
the
screen.
background. I'm just a bill.
On Capitol Hill.
Wait, what was that? Was that Schoolhouse Rock? What was that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Is that what it
I'm
was
sitting
called,
there
though?
on
I don't know.
Capitol
Is
Hill.
it Schoolhouse Rock? I thought it was something else.
Yeah, it's Schoolhouse Rock.
Is it?
They have
Oh.
multiple different.
And like conjunction, junction.
Mhm.
What's
The
your
function?
function?
Yes, you're getting copyrighted.
Huh?
Yep.
Okay.
We're gonna get copyrighted?
We just got demonetized
Yeah.
right there.
You're busting all over my chest now.
Bussin' makes me feel good.
What?
That's in the
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters song.
Busting makes me feel
Which is
good. Are you shitting me?
another
You never
thing?
knew that?
That's crazy.
Why are they making more of those movies?
Because Paul Rudd's in them, and everybody loves Paul Rudd.
When we went to go see,
And also the Stranger Things kid is in him.
yeah,
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Finn
So,
Wolfhard, and he's probably
like we
saying
said.
bitch and shit and
Yeah.
fuck.
But it's not funny anymore because he's like 35.
No, and he also still acts like a kid. What was the last thing we saw him in where he still just looked like a kid actor, but he's an adult now?
Oh,
He's
talked
a
about this,
fucking
too.
Gen Zer, man.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I don't remember, but I remember us talking about it when we saw him.
Yeah, I
He's
mean,
just a
who cares?
fucking-
It doesn't matter.
No, we went to go see Dune 2, and as we're like watching the 100 ads before the movie,
Yeah. that
the
was so
Ghostbusters one came on, and I leaned over to Zach and I said, I just want them to put Kate McKinnon in it. I just want Kate McKinnon to show up from the girl Ghostbusters. I would watch it in a heartbeat.
Ghostbusters Multiverse.
bad. Yeah.
The girls actually did exist.
Mm-hmm.
And Bustin makes them feel good, too.
Yeah.
That's what they were
Which
missing,
is like,
you know?
and they come to, because they come through the portal into our multiverse, and they're like, busting makes us feel good too. And they're like, wait, girls can do that?
And then they...
And they're like, let me show you.
Yeah.
And it's a metaphor for the female orgasm, but
And
it's
it's
used, but they're just
amazing.
ghost busting.
Yeah.
But it's a metaphor.
And then
Oh.
it wins Academy Awards.
Yeah.
Oh, what's all this ectoplasm?
Yeah.
It's my
It kind of
piss.
smells like pee.
Is this a ghost or piss?
Why are my sheets all wet?
Oh, I just busted some ghosts in here, and it actually, when we do it, it also leaves ectoplasm. And they're like, really? Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, so write that one down. Ghostbuster multiverse metaphor for the female orgasm rights.
Bustin' makes them feel good,
Yeah.
is what the movie's
Yeah,
called.
Ghostbusters 4 busting makes them feel good too.
Did you guys talk about anything about Dune in the last episode?
Fuck no.
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 Have you watched Dune yet?
No.
No.
I watched the first 5 to 10 minutes of the first one, and then I was like, nope.
It's fun. It's
I
fun.
enjoy it.
I think it's. I mean, it's better than Star Wars.
Let's not, let's not do that. Let's not do all that.
Yeah.
No,
Let's
it's
not compare-
better than Star Wars.
Let's not compare 2 movies to an entire media franchise right now, so let's just
No,
tone it
but
down.
yeah. All right, so
You could pretend it's Star Wars, honestly.
it's better though, because it's kind of just like more more real, more
More
and more
cults.
like, and it's more focused.
Yeah.
Because so far it's only really taken place on one planet, but you know the existence of other stuff. So it's more focused. I don't know. Do I think it's like, am I going to be a Dune head? No. By no means am I going to be a Dune head, but it was a fun watch.
Sure.
Yeah, so I would say stick it out. Who cares?
There's the whole thing, like there's like the sandworms, and they can ride the sandworms.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know? Or
No, I've heard of it.
anyways, I honestly I only really like this movie because of Hans Zimmer, because of the like soundtrack.
music.
Yeah. And so we were watching it, and they got to a scene where like they ride the fucking worm, and I had goosebumps. But I look back at it, and I don't actually think I care for any of the like actual plot of the movie. I think I just like Hans Zimmer.
Fair.
Also,
Yeah, so she's like rethinking liking Interstellar too. She thinks that movie wasn't really that good. She just liked the music.
I did make a comment the other day saying like I don't think this movie would be as good if it wasn't for Hans Zimmer. I still love it, but anyways, I bring up Dune because there was these jokes online about how like when they're walking on the sand, they have to like walk in a certain way that's like
Yeah, I saw
throws
that.
off the rhythm or something, so sandworm doesn't come and eat them.
I didn't understand it. They were like swiping their feet or
Yeah,
something.
to try to, yeah, because if you just walk in a steady rhythm, then a sandworm would be like, oh, there's life over
That's
there.
a person.
Yeah, and because when they call a sandworm, they stick something in the ground
A
that just
thumper.
thumps the ground over and over in a repeated fashion.
I see.
I tried to feed my snake like that the other day to try to catch a video of it to post on TikTok. I was just thumping his thing in a rhythm, and I gave up. And I turned my camera off, and then he came up. It was so annoying. It
gotta
was
do
like
it
I
again.
almost got him.
Man.
Because I could that would do numbers. Are you
Probably.
shitting me? My
People
sandworm
would-
coming up
people
and
would love
eating a
that.
mouse.
Straight up.
Yeah.
But there was also jokes being made because the two main characters, like, I guess they fucked or something, and they're like, how do you think they had sex on the sand without getting the sandworm to like show up? 'Cause that's pretty
they were
rhythmic.
doing the Seabat.
Yeah, the
Yep.
Seabat.
Nice.
I thought that was pretty good. That was like
Yeah.
just a couple layers of.
That guy, it's crazy. That guy existed so that we could make that joke right now.
Yeah. If that guy wasn't
Fucked up in the head,
a
then
fucking Nimrod.
And then someone made like an AI cover or something of like it's like Hans Zimmer cover of Seabat.
that's pretty funny.
That was yeah.
Oh, that was the actual joke.
It was just like I was just seeing a lot of it. Just taking note of this.
Oh.
It was important for me to talk about it.
All right, so let's kind of get off the Dune track here. I have an
Ooh.
apology to make.
Good.
I at some point on this podcast I called myself a Dan Schneider apologist, sympathizer probably. I think it was sympathizer.
Probably.
And what I want to do is say sorry. Sorry for making that statement. After, we took some time and we watched the.
What's the we for? Cut the
me
we.
me and Haley watched it together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Haley watched it together.
It was rough.
Watched it, and I take it back. I don't quite sympathize with that man. And I know we knew about the allegations against Dan Schneider at the time, and even after you guys brought those up, I doubled down. But I do want to say that I take it back now.
Thank you.
Good.
Producing this podcast is nothing like a Dan Schneider set. And I apologize for ever comparing it to that.
Yes, and I thank my lucky stars it's not.
We were watching that, and I binged every episode that we did because we watched it together. Binged every episode from start to finish that evening, and I was frowning the entire time.
Yeah. I look over at her and she's like she does her. All right, so my normal face, like my station,
Like resting
At rest.
face, yeah.
a lot of people say is a frown or like just a really
A scowl.
ugly mug. Yeah, a scowl. Haley's isn't, but man, when you looked at her watching this, it was a scowl. She
So
was
mad.
unhappy.
So angry. I was the point that you looked over at me was just the tip of the iceberg. It was just the tip of these women being like, and they made me,
Pretend like I was getting fucked in the ass while telling a story.
they
That's
paid
crazy.
me half a salary and I was okay with it. Like I was just so mad. I was like, what?
Dan Schneider was literally like literally they talked about this. This is like so crazy. He's like, she's about to tell a story or pitch an idea or something, and he's like, wait, you should tell us it while pretending you're getting fucked in the ass.
You should know why you're getting R-slurred.
You should pretend that you're getting fucked in the ass over that table while telling us. It'll be so funny. And that's like for real what he did, what he said to do.
Fuck.
And she did it.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, pretty that guy. What we need to watch next is the Tebow interview of Dan Schneider
I
responding
want to
to
watch someone. I don't want to give him views.
No, but didn't you see that Tebow interview? You saw? Oh, you know
I know
what I'm
that
talking
there
about,
is
right?
an interview with him. I just didn't want to give it a view. Like I didn't want to give them anything.
Well,
Like
if we
Tim
find
Tebow?
no Tebow from iCarly, the guy that put the bagels on a stick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he interviewed Dan Schneider. So, and people are like, that's so funny that Dan Schneider would pay one of his previous employees to interview him for PR right now. So.
Oh, this was recent?
Yeah, no, right after this was released, they did this response interview. So he's responding to it.
He's
So
like, "None
this
of this
dude's
ever
like
happened."
on his side.
I think it's to win. I think it was put out to try to win people back, like to say to defend himself essentially. So I need to see his side, his point of view, and afterwards I'll decide if I want to bring those comments.
Oh, fuck off.
Just kidding.
Oh my
dude.
god. There's
I'm
no coming
kidding.
back.
I'm kidding. Maybe it's a bad joke, but I don't. With all due respect, though, the worst things that ever happened in that documentary, Dan Schneider was not directly responsible for. It was people that he employed, which you could say makes him responsible. Which sure, but nobody came out saying that directly. We need to hear Amanda Bynes' perspective, because I saw that apparently she had tweeted that she had to get an abortion at 13 and the kid was her boss, her boss's. And we need Amanda Bynes' perspective. We
But
need to.
Didn't we write Amanda Bynes off as crazy?
Well, but why?
That's my thing though.
Yeah.
Because if she was obvious, like sexually abused and stuff like that, then there's obviously loads and loads of emotional and mental trauma.
Right.
But we did write her off as crazy.
But people are bringing her back and looking at those crazy videos and saying, no, wait, she's actually just really funny.
It's just like
That's what people are trying to do
it's
right
like
now.
Britney Spears too.
Yeah. She is a little bit cuckoo, though.
Britney Spears freaks me the fuck out.
is a little bit
I'm like horrified of
The
Britney
video of her
Spears.
slapping her ass.
Oh, it's so scary and cringy.
Dude,
The look in her eye, just it's
I imagine you walking through like a haunted house and you get into a room and it's just a giant like screen.
no, not even a giant screen, just a normal-sized Britney Spears at the end of the hallway doing that.
with the knife and everything.
no, that's my biggest fear right there.
Yeah.
Britney Spears one-on-one. Period. Me and Britney Spears one-on-one.
In any
ever.
kind of contest.
In any context, I would be horrified.
That's...
Like
yeah.
I'm starting to like get shaky, like anxiety just
Oh my
thinking
God.
about that. That is horrifying. Britney Spears is so scary. Like if you look into her eyes, there's not a
The soul is gone.
there's not a person there.
You know what made me so upset was on like St. Patrick's Day at the party, the whole argument that everyone was having was Britney Spears or Sydney Sweeney, and they were like, oh, Britney Spears, like, dude, no, Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, like Britney
And then
Spears.
they're like, but Britney Spears back when she was like hot. And it's like, no.
Britney Spears
shut
was-
Oh, I'm
Wasn't
sorry.
hot.
Was that the question? Oh, I'm sorry. Was that the question?
I mean,
Sydney
don't get me
Sweeney.
wrong. I'm not I don't think everybody seems to think Sydney Sweeney is the greatest thing since sliced
It's like
bread.
they've never seen boobs before, and
Yeah,
now they think Sydney
exactly.
Sweeney is the hottest girl in the world.
Yeah, she showed her boobs on HBO. Dude, there's
Which
been
is
so
so-
many girls who've showed their boobs on
It's
HBO.
so ironic that we're taking such a keen interest. Or wait, am I using this phrase? We're taking such a, like, as a society, taking such an interest in Sydney Sweeney in an era of rapidly available porn.
Yeah.
It's almost embarrassing. It's almost embarrassing.
I don't know.
And the first time you see Sydney Sweeney's tits, she's portraying a teenager. So how about you?
Exactly. It's
How
pretty
about you
fucked
fucking
up.
relax,
I actually haven't
guys?
seen her tits, so
Okay, you never watched Euphoria?
no.
It's not that good.
I
It was
watched
fine.
I watched the first season.
That's all I watched too, and they ended it in a Zendaya music video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I thought it was fucking crap. I thought that. No, I enjoyed the
Thought it
whole
was
show.
crap.
I enjoyed the whole show until that part, and that's why I didn't watch the rest.
Oh.
And then, like, a couple, I don't know, maybe it was just last year that dude died of a
Oh,
drug
yeah.
overdose.
Yeah,
And I was like,
and he looks sort of like Mac Miller.
well, yeah. And he also just plays like the super drug addict in
Yeah.
the show. And it was just like, well, I mean, nobody really talked about it after
What's
it
it
happened.
called when like
Method acting.
Yeah.
Yeah. He died fucking. He
apparently.
died. What's his name? Style.
Heath Ledger.
Yeah. Notice how I'm even forgetting his name because I don't respect it.
Well,
I
don't.
hate method acting. I think method acting is so stupid. It's like, to an extent, I get it, but to put
Didn't-
yourself through
Isn't
literal
it kind of
physical
cheating?
trauma,
I think it's cheating.
kinda, I guess so. But to put yourself in literal danger to play a role, dude, what are you fucking doing, man? You have a safe job, unless you're on an Alec Baldwin set, and that's I don't have the badumts anymore, so. But that's a safe job, man. Okay? Don't put yourself on the verge of death just to play the character better. I promise you probably would have done fine. It's not a super deep character. It's the Joker.
What do you mean, dude? The Joker is super deep.
I was a little boy. It's like, dude, everybody has a good impression. It's easy.
Go ahead, Haley.
Um.
I'm the Joker.
So much worse. So much worse than the last time.
All right. That's funny. That's hilarious.
All right. This is the Joker as a used car salesman. Do you know how I got these cars?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Joker also as that used car. No, all right. No, yeah, this is also Joker as a used car salesman. When this car was manufactured. All right, that's all. I mean,
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Yeah.
Haley, what does the Joker sound like as a used car salesman to you?
I can only offer you this deal today. Become tomorrow. Might not have it.
I might get rid of it.
They're flying off this lot.
I'm a car salesman, baby.
That is one of his classic lines.
All right. We're sitting at time roughly. We can probably start our closers.
Yeah.
We can go a little bit long though. Do you want to crank a Mad Lib?
Yeah, I also want to say something I've been seeing a lot of on Instagram lately that's hilarious.
Sure.
So you know, IG Reels are just the Wild West.
Sure.
There's no rules. I've been seeing a lot of women with fake babies that they're breastfeeding.
And they're breastfeeding them.
Yeah, they're just like the most obvious fake, like baby dolls, and they're not moving or anything. And then it's just a video of a girl like pulling out one tit and like jiggling it once, and then putting the baby on it, and then pulling the baby off, and then jiggling it again.
Oh my god.
What?
Because I guess breastfeeding videos are fine.
Yeah, no, because that's cool and that's feminist. But what they're doing
kosher.
is exploiting it.
Exactly, which is
Yeah.
which is bad for the
Feminist
other
movement.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to
They're
touch base on
They're
that.
re-sexualizing breastfeeding. That's what
Exactly.
they're doing.
It's horrible.
We've worked so hard to make breastfeeding not sexual. But here we go again. Here we fucking go.
And while on the topic of breastfeeding, I think I was gonna say
That should be our topic, our theme for the Mad Lib.
well, I was gonna say baby, like child care and infants and stuff
Sure.
would be a good topic, but I
Dan
read
Schneider.
I read the title and it pretty much matches up perfectly.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have told us
I
that.
shouldn't have read
Because
the
now
title.
we know.
And well, if I would have said it and then
If
we
you
did
would have
it.
not read, yeah, that would have been the funniest one yet, probably.
I know, but if I would have read it and then not said it and
well,
then
now
did
we know,
it,
so
then
let's
you
just
would
do
have.
childcare.
Okay, fine.
Let's do the theme. Where our theme is childcare. Let's see if we can make a fucking home run.
And
here.
who knows? Maybe the whole thing doesn't actually go along with it. But
And maybe actually it's the worst one yet, and we decide to abandon doing Mad Libs
all right,
forever.
let's do this. Let's start with a number.
2, as in years old. So,
Good call. All right, verb ending in ing.
oh yeah,
Crying.
not bad.
Noun.
Baby.
Damn it, dude! I keep reading like
Stop
the
reading.
It's just like a word before.
Don't.
Stop.
Don't.
Okay. Last name.
Smith.
Thank goodness you didn't say Schneider.
Verb ending in ing.
I'm sleeping.
Nice.
Stop
I can't.
reading. You should flip the other. Whatever, who cares?
Whatever. Adverb.
I forgot what an adverb was.
It's something
LY.
ending in ly. Adverbally.
Quickly.
Fastly.
Can I say cutely? Is
I
that
don't
even
think
an
that's.
adverb?
No. Adorably, you could
Yeah,
do.
there.
Yeah,
just
we
do
can
that
do
one.
that. You can take the.
I mean,
well, the
cutely
next.
probably does.
That's fine. Just
yeah,
do
it just
adorably.
is ugly.
Well, the next two are the same, so you guys, it doesn't really make a difference who answered that one, because you both get to say the next. You know what I'm saying?
Go for it, man.
Occupation
Babysitter.
and another one.
Midwife.
Not bad. Not bad.
Adjective.
Ooh, stinky.
I'm gonna take the next one because I don't think anybody will say it. The next one is number. I'm gonna say 11D because it's a fake
Oh.
number that only a baby would
Baby
say.
would say, yeah, that's good.
Thanks.
That's good.
Okay. A place.
Nursery.
Not bad. It's a decent place.
Plural noun.
Kids. I hope nobody crops that.
Kids.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, that's
It's
gonna.
okay. They got me too.
They're also gonna crop me.
Hey, say
Being a.
kids real quick so they get you too.
Kids.
There we
So
go.
what they'll do is they'll crop me saying that I'm a Dan Schneider sympathizer, and then they'll crop me saying kids, and my career's done.
And then they'll crop us saying it, and they'll say that you associate with known pedophiles.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Anyways, number.
Oh, I get. 6.
That's good.
Cool.
I like that one.
Noun.
Bottle.
Mm-hmm. Another place for you, Haley.
Daycare.
There we go. That's what I was thinking.
What was the? Oh, you said nursery for the other one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Plural noun.
Toys.
Mm-hmm. Noun.
Binky.
Yep.
I was waiting for a
Yep,
noun. I was
agreed.
waiting for a noun.
Adjective.
Young.
There it is. Verb ending in ing.
What the fuck? Crawling.
That's a ticket.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This one's called When I Grow Up. It works though because as I read the word right before as we went down. It's a story of how growing up, completely
Oh,
growing
man.
up, not just the beginning.
Okay, this will be fine.
So, now that I've graduated from grade 2, I'm going to start crying more often. After all, I'm practically a baby. Since I want to be just like Donald Smith when I grow up, I'd better start sleeping as adorably as possible. I think this summer I'm going to get... This is dumb. I'm dying on this one, though. Yeah, I'm going to get this summer I'm going to get a part-time job as a babysitter or a midwife. Oh man, I read on. That will teach me how to be stinky, and maybe I'll even make $11.
That was really good. That was good.
Then I can put all of my money in the nursery and collect kids. When I retire at age 6... This doesn't make sense. When I retire at age 6, I'll be a bottle. Maybe I'll even get to live on... Oh, man. This is funny. Oh, man. This one got me. Oof. Maybe I'll even get to live on the beach in the daycare, buy expensive toys, and drive a fancy binky. Wouldn't that be young? I'd better start crawling right away. The end.
That's awesome. That was good.
Yes, that was good.
That was really good.
But
What do
as
you-
we say at the end of every Mad Lib, we are running out of Mad Libs in this book. So subscribe to our Patreon so we can
that
get a new
buy
one.
Another one. Or
Buy us a new
DM
one.
us and let us and I'll tell you where to send us money so that we can buy a new
You
one.
can send it to our P.O. box. We don't have a P.O. box.
And now we will close out in typical all-American fashion.
I woke up this morning and had to go to work, so I put my car in reverse and I left my driveway. I had to work on a Saturday. It wasn't a bad day. Some guy brought me breakfast from McDonald's. We don't talk about them. We don't talk about them anymore, 'cause we're not affiliated. This is an official podcast. If we want it to last, we gotta make rash decisions and keep it spinning. So we keep on singing. That'll help us keep on winning, 'cause this is the best part of the pod. And we're very hot up in the studio, even though it's frosty. How much did this microphone cost me? Nothing. Z-Man fronted all the money, but when we make it, I'll pay him back. Hey Zach, take it away.
Well, you've raked up quite well, you've raked up quite a tab. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not trying to be a crab, but I will get on it. I'll be tallying up every single dollar that I've taken from the cup that is my bank account, to give us a voice to shout with. We are able to speak to you, because I coughed up a lot of money. And on top of that, we added more green screen to the walls, not the floor. The floor is already green. You can't see it, it's out of the screen. But believe me, and on top of that, I had to buy a new mic stand and some extended cords. Hey, isn't it nice that I can afford to have my soundboard here, even though the computer's over there? Yeah, just know that this studio is becoming real. Let's make a deal. You are a semi-famous micro-niche internet celebrity. Then you can come and be with me. Come to my house, the Frosty Stew. Join me and push, maybe Haley too. Sit on the couch, grab a mic, talk to us about whatever you'd like. And then we can also pick on you and pretend that we're better. What's your shoe size? Bigger than mine. Never mind, I'm cutting that. What's the time? Podcast is over. Let's move on. Put an egg on it just because. Anyway, Jake, what do you think about that? Hey.
I forgot to tell a story about when I went to the store today. I went to the store today. Not when I went to the store, it was when I went to pick up lunch. I saw a bunch of social media influencers at the restaurant, and I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be a mess, and it was. But let me confess, I listened into their lives while they were talking, these guys, and I found out they're comedians. So what I'm trying to say is that I saw comedians at the restaurant today, and they were playing a show tonight at the Funny Bone. The guy's name, I promise this isn't an error. His name was Mark Riviera. I was trying to think of a rhyme, but I have never heard of this guy, so I didn't say a thing to him. But he really loved the food at the restaurant.
That is very awesome. Haley, do you want some? Should we go to this restaurant? And maybe we can also run into a famous guy.
That sounds pretty fun. I would love to go buy a gun. What the fuck? Why? Oh fuck, why is it always about a gun?
This time it wasn't me.
Oh no. I wish that I could not buy a gun and instead maybe read a book. I'm having so much fun being smart. Sorry, I'm so out of it. It's been a while since I've had to be on this podcast, but it's great. I love being with my boys because they are so awesome.
Great.
No, that's too easy. And
and also, she's the girl.
yeah, and I'm an ungrateful woman, according to my haters. Thank you.
Yeah, hold on. Well, it has been a long time We haven't done it in a while. But there's only one thing that can rhyme.
Oppan Gangnam Style.
That was good.
Yeah.
One of our best.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did see that comedian Mark Rivera.
Is he, did you look him up? Is he big?
I think I've heard
Like,
that
Should
name
we go
before.
see him or no?
I mean, we'd have to leave pretty soon if we wanted to.
Oh.
It's sorry, Mark Vieira.
Oh, never mind.
Here he is.
I've never heard of that guy.
And I'll show Haley.
Yeah, no, never mind.
And then screenshot that, and we'll put it over Haley right now to show everybody what this guy looks like.
I feel like there's someone famous with the name Riviera, though.
Yeah, probably.
Sounds familiar.
Brent,
A baseball player, Mariano Rivera.
the Viner, Brent Rivera.
Rivera?
It's just Rivera, I think.
Oh.
I think the Viner.
I don't.
I think he still does YouTube, but
Rivers Cuomo.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, let's put an egg on it.
Yeah. I guess so. Maybe we'll come up
Um,
with something new. Hey, drop it in the comments if you want us to keep putting an egg on it.
I'd like put an egg on it. I say keep it.
Haley, what do you say?
Keep the egg. I think, was I the first one to say put an egg on it? So
Don't ever try to claim this.
I'm pretty sure I did, though.
All right, that's fine. I mean, we'll just say that Haley came up with it first.
Yeah.
Who cares?
That's cool with me.
Yeah, Haley came up with it first.
thought
Do you
I
think
did.
we should keep doing it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Then we're
Cool.
gonna keep doing it
Fuck, that's 2v1.
unless the viewers
Yeah.
come back and say
Check
no.
the poll on Spotify and also comment on the YouTube video.
Mm-hmm.
And then all right, so let's put that egg on it now.
Okay.
Mark Guevara.
Mark A. Guevara. Yeah.
Yeah. Sharp cheddar egg. Sharp cheddar omelet.
This is low hanging fruit, but tomorrow is Easter. In real life, not on Spotify. Like if you're listening to this right now,
Yeah.
tomorrow isn't. Tomorrow I can confirm isn't Easter unless you're listening to this on whatever the day before Easter, because it's not always the same day.
Yeah.
Whatever
and
the day before Easter is next year.
I'm gonna try to post this on Monday, so it will be yesterday or next year. So how
Yeah.
about you just relax?
So, anyways, Easter eggs.
Yeah. And then what about the egg busters, the female egg
Yeah.
busters,
Yeah, because
and it's a metaphor for ovulation.
ovulation. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and they're busting their eggs.
Yeah.
Guessed?
I have to pee so bad that I feel like someone put a bunch of eggs in my bladder.
In your basket.
In
Yeah.
your basket, dude. That's good. All right.
They're
Thank you,
about to
everybody.
crack.
Thank you, everybody, for and let's turn to our local Toontown representative. What do you have to say about this?
Meow, 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 meow.
All right.
Word.
Peace out, everybody. That was rock and roll, everybody.